We're back in the game.
We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We're back. Classic. We are back. We are back.
This week we're going to be jumping back on with Towerview Construction, back in landscaping full time. We're on a project that we started about a year ago. Video up here on that one. Doing the patio on the artificial grass base. I think we're doing some block work. But yeah. Video's going to be back on. Let's get back into the video. Bruce. So we're back on this project. We've just spent yesterday moving in, getting in gear, getting in some building sand, getting some blocks in. Concrete commons and rejects for what I'll show you in a minute, rejects for which are surrounding the area around there, around the block works in the lower area. Back obviously cracking on with this out building base, getting that all prepped, probably be postmodern construction doing the actual building itself. A couple of days of just moving materials around really. Yeah, obviously the block and beam, this is all going to be a block and beam base, so got all the beams in this morning, getting all the blocks in now. So yeah, just a couple of days of moving materials on. We're getting there. How's your week going? We are back, and yeah, so this week we're obviously back with Towerview Construction, cracking on with some landscaping. Most of the week has just been about moving materials in. Had to move 4 pallets of limestone in, what was it, about 13 beams for the block and beam, and 2 or 3 packs of concrete blocks, plus 230 concrete commons, plus slips, bit of sand, type 1, removed the soil from an area we're going to be slabbing at the top, dug that out at 200 millimeters, allowing for the sub base, sand and cement and slab. As you saw in the video, say that lower area, in the lower area where Jake has done all of the block work around the perimeter, we've backfilled that area in with 40mm rejects just to allow any water to flow around. You know, only because it's a lower area. We put a lot of drainage into that lower area, but yeah, just to work around the wall there. 40mm rejects with the damp proof membrane up against the block work, just to help protect it really, and any water to move around. Really, it was just a week of moving materials, but back on with the landscaping, which is good, enjoying that. Jake was cracking on with some block work, getting everything prepared for the block and beam, which we're going to crack on with next week. That's really it. It was good to be back. Used obviously the skip loader to move the soil out and get a load of slabs in. That helped out massively. You know what it's like trying to get slab. I mean, this is quite a distance from the front to the back, so you know what it's like trying to use a wheelbarrow. I mean, what do you guys use? Sat truck, wheelbarrow? Do you use a low loader or anything like that? What do you find works best for you? crazy week of weather. I mean, it was sunny, it snowed, it was raining, and then now we got the wind. So absolutely crazy week. True British weather. I only put my trousers on Monday with my long johns. So up until what, the end of November, I've been wearing shorts. So yeah, absolutely crazy scenes this week. But yeah, glad to be back on the landscaping. Obviously videos are just going to push out now. You'll see we'll be doing a little bit more, like I say, block and beam for that shed base, and then we'll be cracking on with the steps for the lower area. Well, Jake will be laying those. Obviously I put in the concrete pad so we can lay our block work for the steps. Jake will crack on with those steps next week. I'll probably start laying some slabs before moving on to a next one. Hopefully before Christmas we'll be starting on some deer fencing. It's good for us in this kind of weather. What kind of jobs do you do while it's this weather, crappy weather, raining, snowing, sleeting, do you know what I mean, icy? What do you do? How do you deal with it? How do you deal with it, landscaper? Do you get on okay, or do you have issues running into this kind of stuff? So let us know in the comment section below. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Check out Jake's website, Tower View Construction. Link in the description below. I'm still trying to source a van. Hopefully a friend has actually found an engine for it, so hopefully it's going to save me a few grand instead of buying a van. But when I was looking at the Ivecos. What are you guys driving? Are you driving Ivecos, Fords, Nissans, Isuzu? I looked at the Isuzu, didn't like it, test drove it, hated it. Just, yeah, I don't know why, maybe I got a bad van that day, but was looking at new, and literally I was trying to get it in gear, when getting gear. I mean, they said there was a lot of problems with the AdBlue system. I felt too close to the steering wheel. So yeah, but have you got one? Let us know in the comment section below. But yeah, I started looking at the Iveco. But then my friend got back to me and said, I found an engine for your Nissan Cabstar. I reckon you could get a couple more years out of there. Fingers crossed, people. Videos every Saturday. Let us know in the comment section below what you think. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Peace!